Hello everyone, welcome to the French desk. I know I'm back after a long time. I started with my college and it's difficult to make videos during weekdays. So I've decided to make videos on weekends. So today, before uploading the video of the exercises of our last chapter, which we did, that is chapter 5, I'm quickly going to discuss the colors in French because I received a comment from one of you and they wanted to discuss French colors. So I thought if someone needs to do that as an emergency, so I should upload that first. So today we're discussing colors, and in the next video, I'll upload the exercises of our lesson 5 and then we can move on to the sixth chapter of our book. So, you know that in French, every noun is categorized into masculine and feminine. So, that necessitates to have our colors also divided into the masculine and the feminine and the singular and plural ones, right? So, the masculine colors and the feminine colors. Like every color has a masculine form and a feminine form. So blanc is the masculine form for white and blanche is the feminine form for white. So this is white. And if you want to make this plural, you simply add an s here and an s here. So this becomes plural now. It's singular without the s and plural without and plural with the s. So this blanc without an s is singular white and blanche without an s is singular white. But blanc with an s becomes plural in both these colors. Next, bleu. This is the masculine form of blue, and bleu with an extra e here is the feminine form, right? Again, to make these plural, you simply add an s. So bleu with an s for masculine plural noun and bleu with an s here for feminine plural nouns. So this is for blue and this is both singular and plural form that I am explaining to you. Next we have brown. So brun and brune here are the masculine and the feminine forms of brown in French. Again, to make them plural, you simply add an s. I hope this is easy. Next, we have gris. I do not have gray here, so let's just write it with the black ink. Gris and grise is the masculine and feminine form of gray. I'm sorry, I'm not using the correct color coordinations. I'm just trying to explain to you the names of these colors in French. Okay, so this is gris, grise in French. So now because you already have s here in the masculine form, you do not add extra s to make it plural. So even in plural, this is same. But here in feminine form, you add an s to make it plural. Okay. So now let's talk about the next color, that is indigo. Indigo, you already know it occurs in the Vibgyor. So this is indigo here. It is written the same way as in English and French, and the plural form remains the same. So this is indigo, both singular and plural forms. Jaune, Jaune, singular, singular, feminine and masculine. This is written the same way for masculine and feminine nouns, and in plural you simply add an S. So jaune here is the color yellow in French. Okay. Next we have noir. So Noir, noir is the masculine singular form of black, and Noir with an E here is feminine singular. Again, to make them plural, you add an S. Simple. Next is rose. Rose and Rose, both written the same way in masculine and feminine form, singular. So this is pink. And if you want to change them into plural, you simply add an S. It's easy, right? Now rouge, that is red. Again, written the same way for masculine and feminine. And to make them plural, you simply add an S. So rouge is red. Vert, Vert and Verte. So this is masculine singular and this is feminine singular. Now to make them plural, you add an S at the end. So this is how green is written in French. Vert. Then violet and violette. So Viola is masculine, violet, and violette is feminine singular. Again, to make them plural, you write an S at the end. Now, marron is maroon. So, marron is written, sorry. Hmm. So, Marron and Marron. This is written the same way for feminine and masculine and singular and plural. So, marron is written in this way for all types, the singular, the plural, the masculine and feminine. And similarly, orange, that is orange, is written only this way for feminine singular, masculine singular, feminine plural, and masculine plural. So I guess colors are easy. You can learn what they're called in French, and it becomes easy for you then. You just have to identify what color you're talking about, what it's called in French, and then you have to look at the noun, its gender and number, and then accordingly use the required form of the color. Okay, so let's quickly revise. Blanc is white, bleu is blue, brun is brown, gris is gray, indigo is indigo itself, jaune is yellow, noir is black, rose is pink, rouge is red, violet is violet, marron is maroon, and orange is orange color. Okay, so this is how we cover the colors. Okay, so let's quickly read this page as well. Next page of this chapter 6, which includes the topic colors, which we'll be starting soon. Okay, so to form the feminine of a color, we add an E to its masculine form, which we just saw. To form the plural of a color, an S is added to its singular form, which we just did. So making the singular ones into plural is easy. You just have to remember the singular names. Orange and marron remain the same in all the forms as they are invariable. So orange and marron, that is maroon, will be written only one way for all different types of nouns, whether plural, singular, masculine, or feminine. Observez, let's read these examples. Le ciel bleu. Now, ciel is sky. So, the sky is a masculine noun. So we write BLEU, the blue sky. La fleur rouge. So the red flower. Now flower is a feminine noun. So you can see we have written rouge, but we know that rouge is written the same for masculine and feminine. La feuille verte. Feuille means leaf. So leaf is again a feminine noun. So you write the feminine version of green. Les papillons, orange. Papillon, butterfly. So it's plural. So it is butterflies. So orange. You can see even for plural noun, that is butterflies, we have written orange simply like this. So this is how you talk about colors. Also, you can make out that the color, so color is also an adjective, right? So the adjective of color is written after the noun. Le ciel bleu, le flower rouge, la feuille verte, les papillons orange. So you have to keep it in mind that whenever you're forming a sentence using colors as an adjective, you have to write it after the noun. Next, in French, we place the adjectives of colors after the noun. Okay, I just discussed this. C'est une boîte jaune. Boîte is a bottle. So bottle is a feminine noun. So c'est une boîte jaune. La boîte est jaune. So if I have an apple, right, and I want to make a sentence regarding its colors. So how am I going to do that? I'll write c'est une pomme rouge, which means this is a red apple. Or I can construct the sentence in another way, that is la pomme est rouge. So the difference is, in the first sentence we are making use of what? If you can recall, we are making use of article indefini, and here in the second sentence we are making use of article defini. So you have to decide according to the situation, the context, which way to construct the sentence in. Next, ça sont des chapeaux bleus. Chapeau means hat. So ça sont, since it's plural, so ça sont, they here is used, which is article indéfini, des chapeaux bleus. Les chapeaux sont bleus. Again, you can see the difference in the construction. Ce sont des raisins verts. So these are green grapes, or les raisins sont verts. So this is how you can talk about its color in two ways. Ce sont des crayes blanches. So ce sont des crayes blanches. So this is the French word for chalk, and we have white chalk here in the picture. So blanche we have used. Now es at the end indicates that cray is a feminine noun. So we have used this form. Les crayes sont blanches. So this alternative way to talk about its color. So I hope this topic of colors in French is clear to you. You can take it as something which we have already which we have done in advance from chapter 6. So when we do chapter 6, you can watch this video again to revise the colors part. Okay, so I think I'll stop here, and in the next video I'll come back with the exercises of chapter 5. Okay, thank you so much. Keep watching, keep supporting.